fucking legit, man.
Thank you.
I love it. I already know how I messed up my space ones.
How'd you mess up?
I didn't do the ponytails. Just twisted it. The rubber band. That's why one was holding on for dear life like all fucking day.
Oh, well, at least it held down. It held on. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I was waiting for it to not do that.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing some quick hairstyles for maybe when you're on your third day of not washed hair or fourth day, whatever the case may be. At least for curly haired girls, I know sometimes your hair starts to get a little frizzy. Right now I'm on my third day of not washed hair, so my hair is starting to get a little frizzy and my curls aren't as intact at the top, so I like to do different hairstyles just to mix it up and still make my hair look, you know, like the curls are vibing and they're still doing great even though it's been a couple days since I haven't washed my hair. So if you'd like to see these hairstyles, keep on watching. So for the first look, I think I'm gonna do like little and then go all the way up. So for the first one, I'm just gonna do a little section here. So what I do is I just take, like, you can do it with your fingers, whatever feels right with you. Just take those sections out, and for me I have to really get through those curls, but that wasn't too bad. I just take it, and then I have a brush for curly hair, and I just go up. And if you have curly hair, you know, once you brush through your curls, it's all done with. And then I also have a spray bottle, so I'm just gonna wet it here just to get the hairs to lay back initially. And I have these little rubber bands. They don't have like any kind of little stopper on them, so they're like continuous, and I really love these kind of rubber bands because they help with hair breakage, and they're soft and they're like, well, they're meant for curly hair, but you can use them obviously on any hair type because hair breakage is what sucks the most. So I've had really bad hair breakage from using the wrong rubber bands for years, so using these kinds of rubber bands has definitely changed my whole routine. So you could do something like this with just like a cute little, hold up girl, hello?
What you doing?
Doing a video. What are you doing?
Nice.
Okay, that was my line sister. So she also has curly hair. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna lay these little baby hairs. You could keep it like this, do whatever you want, but I'm just gonna lay these little baby hairs. So I'm parting it in the middle, but you can go with your original part or whatever you want. I mean, whatever you want to do with your hair, whatever floats your boat, girl. So I'm gonna do that. And then I've been using the Cantu Shea Butter Natural Hair Extra Whole Edge Stay Gel. And then I have this little brush, and I just use the bristle part of it, because there's also this like little comb part of it, but I use this side, and I just get a little bit on my finger and on my two little fingers, and then I do it right here. And then I just go over it with the brush to get them laid down nice so they don't just look like they're plastered on my forehead. So it doesn't look like I just put, like, you know, some gel and I was like, alright, cool, let's go, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going through this, and I know people use toothbrushes, whatever you want to use. Like, this is just what I do. It's so funny, I was talking to one of my sorority sisters. Well, I wasn't really talking to her, but she had put on her Facebook that she remembers there was this little boy that would make fun of her sideburns, and it made her feel bad. And I could relate to that because I actually had friends in middle school that would make fun of my sideburns, and they just thought they were like, sideburns were so ugly. But I liked my sideburns. I've always loved my sideburns. I don't like have any shame for them. Like, and I remember they used to shave theirs off, and I remember them making fun of me about it. But it was like, I'm not gonna change my sideburns for them hoes. So I just put a little bit of that on there so that it's just laid down nice. So for this you could also add, I have a little black scrunchie over this just to give you like a little bit more height for your little half up, half down pony. So there's that one. You could do that way. She cute, she looking a little 90s. I feel very 80s today with these earrings and my little outfit. But okay. Or you could even do a little wraparound. Grab a little piece of hair from your ponytail. And then you could just wrap it a couple times. And then pin it with a bobby pin. Be cute. So if you want, you know, this kind of style, or if you want the style with the scrunchie, you could do either or. The next one I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna keep this little section I made off, and I'm gonna go straight down the middle. Perfect down the middle. It's not perfect. Let me fix this. And then I'm gonna grab one of these little rubber bands, and I got these rubber bands from Ross, but you can get them online as well from Amazon. I'll leave a link below in case you'd like to get some of these kind of rubber bands, because I feel like these have been really handy for me. So there's one little one. They have brown ones too. It came in a pack of so this pack also comes with brown ones too, so if you have brown hair you can do the brown rubber bands as well. So here's these cute little ones. This reminds me of very like Bratz kind of look. I don't know why, it just reminds me of that. Next we're gonna do some up, some down. So the way I like to do this is I just like to do it a little bit before my ears, like maybe an inch before my ears, and then just pull around obviously. And then just work through all my curls. Finally, so this takes a lot. So if you have curly hair, please be patient with your hair because you're trying to work through all the curls to get, you know, some up, some down look, and it is very hard to work through all those curls. It takes me, okay, I'm a little shy because you're right here, but
oh yes, do it.
And I like my hair high, so you could do it a couple times to try to get your hair higher, but I like my ponytails to be high. I don't like them too low in the back. Okay, so you could do it just like this, or you could do it again with the scrunchie right here, and that's cute too. Or you could do it with the hair right there as well. This is like the hardest part, moving through all my freaking, the tangles.
Oh, yeah.
And then just pin it with a bobby pin. And there you go. It just looks like hair right there. And then if you want, you could even do just some up, some down. And I've seen a lot of people do this, a cute little bun on top. So what I do, I'll just usually twist my hair and then kind of let it just go around naturally because I don't want the twist motion to keep going. And then let me do my black little rubber band. And you can fluff it out a little bit if you want it to be bigger. And then I would just bobby pin this in a little bit to keep it there. But this is cute too if you want a little half up, half down bun moment. Or you could even do it smaller. In the smaller first section I did a little bun on top. I think that's cute as well. So any of the hairstyles I do some up, some down, I usually still like to leave my hair on the sides just because I think it looks really pretty having your curls come down the side of your face. I don't really like to do it like way too up, but you can do that as well. So for the next one, I'm gonna do two half up, half down space buns. So I'm gonna use the same section I did, and I recommend just rubber banding the hair that's left over so you're not dragging it into your other rubber bands. So the next thing I'll do is just part it down the center or to the best of your ability. Okay. And then you're just gonna put them in little ponytails, and you can wet your brush more if you need to, or wet your hair if you need it to be laid down more. And then I like these to be pulled forward as much as possible, so I like to try to make my ponytails up forward. And so I'll pull it a little bit to the center because I want it right here. Okay, and you can even do the two pigtails kind of look like I did with the smaller ones. You could do it like this too. I like doing this as well. It just reminds me, if you have curly hair like this, it reminds me of the big comfy couch. So whatever you're going for, I do like rocking this as well because I think it's cute, but like I said, it just reminds me of the big comfy couch if you're old enough to know that reference. Then you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, you can Google it. So just like to make them tight, and then the next thing you're gonna do is I just roll it a little bit, and then I'll just kind of let it start following its natural little rhythm. Because I kind of like for my curls to stick out a little bit. If they do, if they don't, it's fine. And then I'll do it with the scrunchie around. And I usually just leave my scrunchie like that, but you can tighten it if you want so no one to see it. And then you can bobby pin any parts you don't like. I kind of like this whole thing, but I'll just, for safety measures. Bobby pin it to stay. And then just do the same thing on the other side. And you can do these like this, more centered, or you can do them off more to the side. Let me separate these a little bit so they look like they have their own little area. So I just pulled them to the side a little bit, and then here you go, two little cute Mickey Mouse ears. And then you still have your hair down on the bottom. Okay, so since my hair is already parted right here, I'm just gonna try to get down the center for the rest of it, because my next one is just gonna be two big space buns. Like, just record the ground. Look at lower.
Yes, fuck, that's terrifying.
That sound.
Murder, there's something next to me.
So I finally parted it in two, and I'm gonna take this out. So basically the same thing I did with the small space buns, but with a lot more hair. And I'm just gonna grab it up and try to comb a little bit, because I can't really do too much because I have a lot of curls. I have a lot of little baby hairs down there as well, so I don't really like to fuck with them too much, because then I'm just gonna keep breaking that hair and have more baby hairs. So I'm just gonna spray this. And sometimes I don't like to do my space buns this slicked back. I kind of like it a little messy looking, but whatever kind of look you're going for. If you're going for something like more clean, I would say do it more like this, where you're wetting your hair and trying to get it to be perfect. And then we're just gonna do the same thing, kind of wrap around, and then let your hair do its natural course. I'm gonna use my scrunchie. So there's one space bun, and then I'm just gonna bobby pin these. And then if you don't have as much hair, if your hair's not as thick as mine, you can pull your bun out to make it fatter, to make it appear like your hair is fuller. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing on this side. Tell everyone if they wanted to, I wanted to see if everyone wanted to do a white elephant. Maybe we could get together.
Yeah.
Are you leaving anywhere for Christmas or no? Okay. Because I don't know if anyone's leaving, like maybe we could do it the weekend before Christmas, you know? Because I know, huh?
Will Brenda be gone? I know she's leaving in December, right?
Oh yeah, she's leaving to whatchamacallit. So this is the final look. This is how I do my little space buns. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any questions about any of the hairstyles I did or anything else, please feel free to comment below. But until then, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Arms were tired.
My arms are tired too, believe me.